my journals. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jane, not Janet or Janette. Today I will be sharing the journals that I have completed last year in 2023. I think it will take some time for me to do a full flip through of all of them, so I will try my best to be as fast as I could. Thank you everyone for leaving your questions. I will be answering them here in this video. So let's get started. So as you can see, I know some of you asked like how many journals I have completed. I only completed 10 traveler's notebook insert for last year. Only 10, okay? Let me show you the first one that I use. Where is it? Where is it? The number one. If you have watched my traveler's notebook setup for this year, I always only use the monthly insert, which is this.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
Oh God, that. So let me show you the first one here. I don't know if like I should flip all of them because they're all the same. I've been using this monthly insert for the past, since the day I started using Traveler's Notebook as my journal, and I still use it every year. I still get one every year, and I really like the undated version rather than the dated version because I could customize and add on stickers. What I meant by customizing is I could just draw the number. It's a little bit more time consuming in decorating it, but I really don't mind. I have spaces where I could put quotes of the month that I feel like what I wrote here is so many people love you, don't focus on those who don't. I really love putting quotes to remind myself. Basically, I treat it like a Google Calendar. Yeah, if you guys use Google Calendar, but I still use Google Calendar because I don't really bring my journal out every single time. And then I really like this one that was done in using just washi tape, which you can do that as well. Okay, so let me go through the first question that was asked by you guys. How much time do you spend journaling? Do you have any rules about what goes in a spread? Like, does one page represent a day or an event, or is it more random than that? How much time do I spend? Well, it could be just 5 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't really have a time on that usually. It's very, very random usually. But if I want to like represent something or a day, I would definitely like put in the dates, like for example like this. So this is what happened in this day, which is 70th. It actually meant my mother's birthday and age. So this is the day that we celebrated her birthday. We went to a karaoke session. I would usually like I took a lot of photos on this day, so it is quite impossible for me to put in my weekly spread because there's only 2 pages. And because at the same time I do have like other stuff to write on, like my tasks and lists. So if I knew that this page couldn't put in more than that, I would go to my extra craft blank insert. Does this make sense? I hope you know what I mean. So whatever that is extra, I will put it in here. Especially it's not just about documentation for the day. It could be my art scrap or any idea that go through in my mind. I would just put it all in there. I'm going to go this quickly because it's just the same every year, but it's just different calendar. I'm going to, so it's pretty much nothing, I guess. It's just normal, my usual monthly journal. And there is like extra blank pages behind where I use it to like, I treat it as my blank insert as well, like the ones that I had, but This was done like end of December, and my December insert here is like almost full, and I did not want to open a fresh one just to use for December, like the extra few days. So I continue the rest here in my monthly insert that has extra few blank pages behind. So yeah, I really like this. I went to this creative market, art market in Bangsa before Christmas. Yeah, it was before Christmas. So there's like 17, and this is the date. I tried to draw, by the way, guys. I do not know how to draw, but I still try my best. This is also to document that day where I purchased this Hitotoki and Kim Jin new tapes, which are the corporate series. It's not about just documentation. It can be like you're gonna do a product testing, so I write notes here. This is obviously because it's end of the year and it's Christmas, and it was as well as it was my birthday month, so I put this sticker here because yeah, December is the best month of the year. More stuff to document for that event. You can see like it's just a day, but I've spread out like so many pages because I also meet up with a friend, Queenie here. I remember that she told me that she did not have enough rest and sleep on that day, and then I keep telling her to please go to bed, like please have a good rest after the event. So yeah, this is what I wrote here. Go to sleep, Queenie. You must go to sleep, guys. So it's really just random. I do not really have like, I don't know, like it is just random. I'll just write anything I want, and there's no rules. Definitely, I do not set any rules for myself. Even here, I wrote here, end of the year retail therapy, and a smiley face, like a cheeky smiley face. And let's go to insert number 2. Before that, let me answer another question. How often do you work on your yearly journal, and for how long? Do you always finish your entries in one go? I find myself starting drafts when I'm traveling and then not finishing. My goal in 2024 is to get better with that. Good luck. Any tips on how to avoid that? Well, the tip, okay, how often do I work on my year? Well, I spend a year. Obviously, this is a year to complete 10 different journals. I do not journal on the go. Like I do not finish my entry right on the spot. It could like even this week. This is the week of March, from February 27th to March 5th. I could complete this page in the following week. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no rules. You could just complete it in any way you want. You could complete this week in a month later as well if you can. So that's what I do. I don't complete it on that week itself. But if I could, I can. But if you really want to do that, you want to focus in completing it, well, you need to be consistent. Consistent is the only key to complete your journal. It's the same, I think I did like I shared a video when I travel in Sydney. I think the video is called like this is the struggle about traveling and journaling at the same time, because it's not easy. But it's easier when you're traveling alone. It's harder if you're traveling with a group of friends and with the family. Yeah, but it's definitely easier if you're traveling alone because you can set time by yourself. But yeah, you have to be consistent. Try journaling every day if you can, just 5 minutes per day. Yeah, it's hard, but no one says it's gonna be easy. You just need to try it and then get used to it, get used to the routine, and you'll be better if you practice. So yeah, this is the first week of, I like this, yeah. Now looking through it, I know what I've done. I must be watching Alchemy of Souls, which is the Korean drama, and it has came to the last 2 episodes on this day, on this week, January 7 and 8. Yeah, this is what I wrote. And I like these sad faces that I have put in. It's a very good drama. I think it's a very good drama. More stuff here. Love it. I love the smiley face. It's nice to look back, like all these things I've did, and time flies. Like even this, I think I did like a flip through of this before. I'm gonna do it quickly. I really like all these little patterns that I've added. And random patterns. Yeah, there's no fixed style. There's no fixed style. So, okay, I'm gonna read another question. How do you find your personal style in spreads? Do you decorate before? Do you do more than one spread in a go? Okay, how do I find my personal style? You know what? Seriously, I do not know what. Until now, I do not know what style mine is. I think it's like scrapbooky, random, but it's always colorful. I tried being minimalist, but I still couldn't do that for the past 11 years or more. Okay, I do not know how long I've been journaling, but I think I am I love recycling stickers and packaging, so it's always in my journal. How do I find my style? Is that I keep doing it, I keep practicing whatever, and I do have a mindset of don't mind trying different method, different material. I'm that, yeah, I don't mind to try different stuff so that I would know what is good for me, what I like, what material I like, what kind of style I prefer, and then I'll stick to that. Then this is how I find my style. Although I don't know what is it, but yeah, keep trying. Everyone, you guys need to keep trying until you find the one that you're comfortable with. And then the other question was, how do I decorate before? Yes, I do. I do decorate other pages in advance so that it gave me more idea when I'm on that week. Do you know what I mean? Instead of leaving, I do have that fear when you see a blank pages and you do not know what to do with it because it's blank and it just stresses me out. So to avoid that, I would decorate other pages, but I don't do like major decorating. I just like put in some colors, some dots, some patterns in advance. That's it. That's all I do. I don't really do advanced too many stuff because I might gonna get regret over decorating. But I love this. Oh my god, I love this. Look at this IKEA. This, oh my god. I think this is recycled. Yes, this is recycled. And I think I had a headache on this day, I guess. Yeah. I think I'm always challenging myself by trying new things. It's always a lot of quotes to encourage myself all the time because I work alone, guys. If you do not know, I work by myself as a wedding photographer. So I do fly overseas, if you guys need any photographer to shoot some weddings or a couple session. Yeah, I do fly over. I fly anywhere in the world to get to that place and then shoot the wedding or anything that related to photography. And then, yeah, so I'm always challenging myself. I'm trying to rebrand myself. Brand myself, not rebrand. I need to be out there so that people know that I exist. So yeah, I always have a lot of things in my mind, because I work alone. All these bad, negative stuff is always lurking around my head. And I always need to find a way to overcome that. Someone asked from the YouTube, I would like to know if in your journal you just write down the good things or if you end up using it as a diary to write down everything. Yes, I do write down everything. It's not just about the good things. Like this, I think a friend passed away. Yep, a friend passed away, so it was pretty sad on this day. But before this, I also went to a concert, a small gig with a friend. So I was looking at this, I was saying this is special, but then I look at this, I know this is not something everyone expected. I do write a lot of stuff here, and there's a lot of sad face. Yes, I think it was a very tough week for everyone. This is another week that I went scuba diving with my husband, which is lovely. And obviously we were traveling. There is not a lot of tasks for me to do, so I paste like a big, huge photo in here. This is another week where I went to a fan meet to meet Kim Seong-ho. It's crazy. I think I make another journal spread about this thing, my whole experience. And I went with a Instagram follower, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, this is my weekly, but then yeah, I kind of spread out to a different insert to remember that day. I'm just curious to know how many inserts did you complete in 2023? I complete 10. Did you plan out the number of inserts you plan to use each year, or just find out at the end of the year what total insert you use? Yes, I will only find out after the whole thing, and I don't really want to set a limit to myself. You know, it's pretty stressed if I do that. It's like going for a diet, like you want to lose 10 kg, but then you need to hit. I know it's good that you have a goal, but for this, it's art. I do not want to force myself into that. So I would only know how many insert I use towards the end of the year. And I did only 10 this year. My weekly insert is so random, and I started playing badminton. Wow, it's nice to look through. It's so colorful. I love what I did here. I just love how. And I was in Sydney this week. Yes, as always, polka dot. I love polka dots. I love playing with it. This method, I only use this method, like using watercolor to write numbers in this last year, yeah. On the 2022, I was using different kind of, I think I did like washi tape and stuff like that. I hardly use watercolor. So last year, I did play a lot using watercolor, which is nice. I think you guys could try that too if you have watercolor at home. And this is another event that I did. I love how it looks. I love looking back at all this. I'm not gonna explain too much because it's so much, and I have so many inserts to go through to show you guys. Oh, I love this. I love this. So colorful. It's so colorful. Yes. And this is, look, because I think my tire punctured. Yeah, I wrote here, my tire got punctured. And thankfully, I stopped at a place at the petrol station, and there were these guys were there. They came to me and offered help by changing the tire for me. And yeah, it was a pretty, I don't know, it's bad luck or lucky. Like, it's bad luck, but then I'm lucky that someone was there to help me. And it was nice to document, like, yeah. And this is the Yonex packaging. This is, if you play badminton, you would know what is this. This is the badminton, you know, like you stick the racket, the extra sticker. So this is the extra ones that I left it here. Love it, love all this thing. I had a great time playing badminton with my husband again and a friend here. Meet up with some friend for lunch. So sometimes I would just like, this is like towards the end of the last few pages of the insert, and I just kind of get over it and I didn't want to use them anymore, so I just staple it. And yeah, that's pretty much for this. I love this. Look at this, because I love having beef. This is the sticker from the packaging, food packaging from the supermarket. So yeah, and then if you see this, I actually left like 07 to December. So obviously this is July to December. And if you look at the first one earlier, so if you look at this one, there's like January to June. So yeah, there's 2 weekly inserts here. So these are the ones, if you do not know what how do I usually keep this, is that I do keep in here which I've removed just to show you guys a flip through. So usually they're all here, and if it doesn't fit, I still have more, which is this. I do keep it in here, but yeah, I currently like remove all of them just to show you guys how it looks like. Okay, let me go through another question that you asked. Do you use any habit trackers or like a productive spreads? Do you carry them all times? Do you ever have 2 TNs at the same time, or do you just stick to one? I just stick to one. Yeah, right now I'm only using Traveler's Notebook. I do not have any other brands of journal, but I do have different kind of insert like this one. And it's so thin. Obviously it's a failed insert because I did not complete my habit tracker thing, and yeah, this is one of them. I try to track my fitness and what I ate, and it's so blank. Oh my god, these are the dated ones. Yep, and then you see that I'm trying to work out, tracking what I ate, the water that I drank, the money that I spent in food. And it's just not very consistent because I do not work out every single day, and then I start having excuses not going to work out, and because by traveling, look at the blank pages, oh my god, look, I'm not working out. Yeah, this is the reason. Working out is hard, you know, it's not like journaling. So yeah, this is one of the tracker that I use to track my fitness productive lifestyle. But yeah, I do not really have a insert for like other work stuff. I think I do now for this year, but not last year. I would just cram everything all in one or a different kind of insert. So this is a blind crafty insert, which I think I did like a little bit of flip through before. And this was done with watercolor. It says this is a gratitude art sketch, whatever journal made by Jane Lee. So yes, I've already stated this is a whatever journal. I told myself that there's no rules in here. I can do whatever I want. There's no date. There's nothing. So I could just go free and do whatever I want. Which, yeah, I think everyone should try to let loose and see what brings you from there. Like this, I have no idea what I'm doing all the time. I really have no idea what I'm doing. But I really like this. I like, if you look at the details, I like what is done here with the highlighted pen. Kim Seong-ho. So it's pretty much scrappy, book, colorful. It's just very, very colorful. I have no idea. It's crafty. They're trying to be vintage, but it's not. So it's a mix of everything. I do have like, oh, this is nice. Look. This is a gratitude spread where I meet up with a friend. We went to camping, kind of like camping. So we went to this place called The Sticks, and I usually would leave the dates here, which is January 10th. Yeah, it's nice to get away. We have a getaway session by the river, and there's more gratitude journal spread, which I share a video about how to make a gratitude journal using sticky notes. You should watch that video if you haven't, because sticky notes are so easy to use. If you have too many of that, yes, you could use that as journaling prompt. And this is what I did, like by using letterhead attaching to your journal, you could make extra pages. And I think I talk about, because I think I was moving at the same time from the old house to a new place, and I was going through a lot of stuff by packing, and I went through and I saw all these old photos that I've taken from my refrigerator. So these two are my dogs that passed away, and yeah, they've been passed. They're no longer here for a long time, and these pictures were taken in 2004. Yeah, they're different. This is Lancer. No. This is Odie. This is Lancer. This is the dad. This is the son. So yeah, They're not the same dog, but they look like this, almost the same, but they're not, okay? A lot of gratitude going on here. I love all this color that I've added. I love it. Meet up with a friend. More quote to remind myself. What is it? Oh. Even this is obviously the, you know, like the cup sleeve from Starbucks. So I kind of like use everything and put it in here. I love it. I love the craft. The craft insert is kind of special, I think. It's so special comparing to the blank ones. I wish they have craft grid style insert. That would be cool if they have that, like if Traveler's Notebook ever launched that. And I really like this. This is messy in a way and it's so art. I don't know what that even means. This is another gratitude spread that I make. And I like this look. It's so, I don't know what I've done here, but I like, it's fun. Oh, this is art. I love it. It's so simple, but I love it. I don't know what it says, but it's just art. Here's another gratitude spread that I make about myself. There's a lot of self-discovery in my journal. I love this. I love it. I love scribbling, random scribbling with colors. Yeah, even this. I have no idea. What is this? What I just wrote. Okay, I can only read this. Believe in the new beginnings. Yep. I love it. This is number 6, guys. It is a travel insert just for Japan and Taiwan. Do you use other journals or just the Traveler's Notebook? In some of your older videos, you have different ones. Well, I'm only using Traveler's Notebook right now, and I do not want. I think I'm good with this spread because what I love is totally customizable, and I could remove the insert and I could reuse the leather journal if I want to, not like the ones that previously used like the Hobonichi, where if I were to, because I'm a very, like, I love scrapbooking, I love sticking stuff, so Hobonichi is good as well. It's just that the more I stick, it just became fatter and became heavier for me to take out every day, so it's not that practical for me. But yeah, but if you like that, go ahead, use Hobonichi, but I will just stick with Traveler's Notebook because it's just very customizable and I do not need to bring all of the insert out. Only just one will do to make my shoulder, to save my shoulder, because I do not like heavy weights because I've carried so many things already. So yeah, I only use TN right now. Do you, okay, I'm wondering if you use your weekly very decorated insert as your sole calendar, or do you have something separate for personal appointment and work? I do both, yes and yes. I use just the weekly as well to plan for my schedule and tasks and whatever. And I do use Google Calendar. I do use notes as well, like this is notes. And then I also would love to know, how do you keep up with journaling? If you have a routine, what do you do if you have a dated insert but not much to journal on a date? Well, I recently saw a video, my live meets, that she shared, like she has dated journal, but then she kind of used a washi tape to cover the date and it has become dateless, which is good. I think that's a very smart move. But of course, because I do not like dated version journal, so I always get the undated versions, which is I always do. And how do I keep up with journaling? Be consistent. Just try to do it every day. Do it wherever you can, not just before you go to the bed, but I would do it like during my meal time, while waiting for my meal to be served. or I would just bring my journal out. But yes, let's get back here. This is the one that I used just for Japan and Taiwan, and I'm gonna just flip through the Japan ones because I will be sharing another video. Yeah, this is what you can do if you travel a lot and you have all these luggage tags and you didn't want to throw them. Yeah, this is a way to actually reuse all of them in your journal, which I think is nice. This is, oh, I like all this. It's so messy. It's so messy, but I like how it is, what is going on here. And I'm using, this is the super lightweight paper from Traveler's Notebook, and this is from the B-Side and Variety series. It's kind of hard to find this right now, but if you manage to find it, please get more if you can, because I really love the paper. It's so crunchy. It's so crunchy, and it surprisingly it holds wet medium pretty well, and look how thick it is. It's still supporting, but it's almost breaking, and I kind of tied it with extra string to support this in case it breaks or whatever. And this is the photo that I've taken in Okinawa, Japan. I really love Japan. I love what I'm doing here. This is like a food packaging. If you have watched that video where I went to Okinawa, this is a food packaging, guys. The cover of the food where we ate. This is the place. If you are going to Okinawa, go to Yuri Shrimp and try the shrimp rice, which is nice. It comes with, this is the bowl, a paper bowl that serves the shrimp and rice, and this is the cover of it where you need to open it and eat. And usually when they finish eating, they would just discard the whole thing into the bin, but I wipe this up and clean it and color it and stick it in my journal, which is what I do. And then, oh, I think this came out. Yeah, I went to the aquarium in Okinawa. Love it, love it. There's a lot of flip through here. Yeah. And then, by the way, yeah, I'll be, wow, I love it, love this, I love this. Yeah, I mentioned, I did a video about this before. Even this, I think I have like really bad tummy ache, and I bought medicines from there, and I kept the peel packaging, which is kind of weird. Like, no one does that except me, right? I don't know. Okay, I think there are people who does that, but I like this as well. I like this. Chongsan. Okay. It's nice to go through everything here. Oh yeah, this is special. This is special. This is, you have to watch that video, like how do I make this from, this is just a paper bag packaging. And I went to this place to get the this mug. It's so nice. Watch that video, me traveling in Japan, Okinawa. I think this is, oh, okay. Yeah, I did. I love this. I don't know what to say, guys. It's just really a lot of memories, you know. I think I should, like, can I even exhibit all of this? Like, sometimes I wonder, like, why do I make all this? Like, who is going to even look at it? Except me, myself, and my husband. Even this, oh my god, this is like a chocolate packaging. And there, I think I went to Taiwan. Okay, I'm gonna do like a different video for this. And let's go to number 7. I love this. This special, I love this as well. Like this too, this number 8, yeah. This is a, I think what I've Oh my God, I just love looking at all this. It's so colorful. Like, and that this, it's so satisfying to look at them. Now, so I think this is the year, this is the month that I opened this journal. It was in April. Yeah, it was in April. And then I decided to tell myself that this is the one. Here's another random art journal that you can do anything you want, and it's gonna be full of joy, and you can just try. But if you do nothing gonna happen. So I wrote a big prompt here to remind myself that there's no rules in here, okay? There's no rules. So this is what I always do by telling myself to be, there's no rules. Why bother? Why bother about rules when you can be anything, right? The most powerful noise, the most powerful muse of all is our own inner child. Yay! I am a child. Life's a journey. So this is obviously a recycled packaging that I did. And I tried this. I love this. Love this. Love the mess. I love the mess. Definitely love the mess. Even this is a recycled printed envelope. Did you see that? It is a envelope paper. You know, you could totally recycle. Even this is a tear up half pages. Can you see the shape of it? It's half tear because I do not like what I did to the page. It's obviously too many color behind. So I kind of block this page, layer it with a different paper, and then I layer again to something different. And then I even layer it with different envelope paper. Oh my God, art is amazing. I love what I did here. I love what I did here. Get out of bed, do the things, own your life. Yeah, I'm so, I need to encourage myself, like, wow, this is the journal workshop that I did. Do not be afraid of being a beginner. Yeah, I think I've been journaling for quite some time. I think this is the month that I decided to step out from the zone and host a workshop and start passing on my idea in journaling and trying to share the visual that I have, like to be mindless about journaling. Like you don't need to be so stressed about them. You don't need to be so perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. I mean, and then embrace the imperfectness, right? Like it's okay. Okay, it says going through things you never thought you go through will only take you places you never thought you get to. Yes, I love this page. Like even this is done by coffee stain. It is not watercolor. This brown one, it is coffee stain. Yeah, and then I like how I added like punch hole and ribbons. Love this. I love, even this is like another recycle envelope where I printed it, a picture that I found on Pinterest. More recycled printed envelope. Love it, love it. And this made by coffee stain as well. Look at it. It's not watercolor but coffee stain. I made a video about this, like a Reels video, how I pour the coffee down and people would freak out like, what is she doing? Why is she pouring coffee? Yeah, there's another journal workshop I did. I wanted to document the things that I did, people that I met, Caitlin, and it's crazy. I think I really love documenting stuff because I'm so afraid to forget one day. You will forget everything and people will forget about you, which is why I want to journal and take pictures about them. This is so colorful. Love, this is another drama that I've watched, which I think it's so funny. It's called Love to Hate You. Please go check it on Netflix or anywhere that you can watch Korean drama. The name of the drama called Love to Hate You. Go watch that. It's extremely funny. Here's another page that I really like by reusing the magazine paper scrap. Just love this. Did you see what I've involved? I felt like I have let loose a lot last year. You know, like back in 2022, I don't think I journaled this way. It's so different. Wow, I really let loose like crazy. Here's another journal, like another drama that I watch on Netflix. Whoa, okay. I love this, like all this tipping. Oh, by the way, these, you can buy this. I do have this in digital format, which you can buy from my Etsy store. So yeah, I can get that if you want to. And this is, I think I start trying to scribble again in the cafe while waiting for my car to be serviced. Yeah. No bad vibes. Yes, I love this. I love this. Another one that I love. One video. I think this is just random scribbles and thoughts. I really like this as well. Like, embrace all that is you. Love it. Oh my god. Love it. Okay, let's go to insert number 8. We're almost there, guys. Okay, this is number 8. Before we start, let me go through another question. Do you journal every day, Jane? Well, no, not really. What you are going to write in the column in that page, do you record it somewhere else? Do you write it every day or fill it up in a day? Well, sometimes I do record in notes digitally or a Google Calendar so that I could, you know, sometimes I'm not always out with my journal, so I do have my phone with me and then I would take notes down in my notes here on iPhone. And then, how do I know by what to write? No, I don't. I don't know what am I gonna write. It's usually very freestyle. And I don't journal every single day, guys. No. But I try like at least 5 minutes a day, but I don't do like major journal about thoughts, things that happen on that day. But usually what I do is by journaling, if I say I journal every day, usually it's just updating my tasks, my appointments. That's what I do, if that's what you mean by journaling, right? So if for massive journaling, if I felt really stressed on that day, yeah, it helped. I would just sit down and journal, like probably like 20-30 minutes. But then usually if my time exceeded 30 minutes, I knew that that's gonna be a massive journaling. Okay, if it's like 5 minutes, that's just a quick one. So I hope you get what I mean. I always tell people like overthinking kills creativity, okay? Why bother when you can be just anything? Which is what I did in this spread. It's anything. I think this is what I'm trying to tell here in this spread. I just did anything I want instead of be so restricted in the page. I tried to let loose. This is let loose, another let loose page, an art dump page. And this is special because I documented how I met this person. Her name is Charisma Cruz, who is from Philippines. So there's this day that I think I did not really sleep well on that day while I was checking my phone, and then I received a message from her at 5 a.m. This is how I do it, how I document this thing. Okay, so I read her message and she wanted to come to my workshop, but I was not doing any workshop on that day, and she said she's about to leave back to Philippines or somewhere. Then I say, why not? We just meet up and I'll do a one-on-one with her. workshop. So yeah, this is very random and special, but I think we did journal together at Starbucks, but I think because we did not really sleep well, but but then our session was kind of like sleepy and lazy at the same time because both of us did not really rest well. But it was quite fun and unexpected thing to end the week. Yeah, I wrote, this is how I document. It's kind of special, yeah. You really do not know like this kind of thing would happen. And this is me trying to scribble in Bangkok. And here's another internet follower that I met. Like she messaged me on Instagram and she said she wanted to come to KL to attend my journal workshop. And I said, and I asked her where is she from, and she answered that she's from Bangkok, Thailand. So I replied like, hey, I'm actually traveling to Bangkok in another few days. Like, do you want to meet up and let's do a journal session or just a meetup? And there, I met another friend in Bangkok, which is, yeah, these are the things that could happen. Like, it's amazing. To me, it's very amazing. I went to Bangkok with a friend, so this is what I document: the food and the things, the luggage sticker, and we went to watch Damien Rice concert. More photos to document what we did. Even this is a gift from the journal friend that I met here. She gave me this. It's actually like some medicine. There's food, there's some medicine inside. So I don't know what it's gonna be like after 10 years in here. As long as I don't open it. And I really like this. I like the flow of this. This is another journaling session here I did with Kim and May here in June 10, 2023. I love it. Oh God, what am I doing? It's so random. It's usually very random. So there's no rules. This is a special one. I met Marina Mahathir. He came to my house for a journaling session. I know, this is crazy. If you guys, I don't know if you know about her, but you could Google who is Marina Mahathir. That actually been to my house and sat at this spot right here. And yeah, I journal. It's really crazy. Do you know, like, if I do not decide to do this journaling session back in April, and all this stuff wouldn't happen. Like, all these pages will not be created because I simply just want to document what happened. And I'm always about trying to challenge myself to be more than that. And this is what happened. It's really, I'm so proud of myself. I just want to say, like, Jane, you have did something crazy last year. Yeah, more journaling session. This is how I want to document that I went to fix my teeth. Root canal. Another journal meetup session with friends and shopping. This is another meetup with an artist from Melbourne, Bessie. And yeah, I really like what is going on here. The mess, look at the mess. This is washi tape, by the way. This is just watercolor. I like how it goes in here. This is when I have a wedding assignment in Langkawi. I need to fly to this island to shoot a wedding here in Ritz. Yeah. So someone was flipping through, like, why do you have all this Ritz-Carlton? Yeah, I have this hotel, you know, like information brochure, map brochure from Ritz-Carlton, Langkawi. Even this is the hotel key card. And these are the notes that I wrote to myself on that day, and I kept it here. And this is the couple that I work with. Anika and Matt. It's nice. It's nice to document all this. So it's like a mix of what you see here is like art, work, journal, even this, shopping, a lot of shopping. It's full of color last year. Wow. Even this, did you see that? Oh God, there's so many elements in here. Wow. Look. Oh, I love it. I love it. Whoa. Whoa. I don't even remember making all this. Whoa. Love this. I made a video about how I prepared this page in a different video. Please watch that. I'm gonna share the link up here. There's gonna be like a line here. Yeah, please check that video, how I make this unexpectedly. And let's go to the last two. Journal insert from Traveler's Notebook, and let me go through another question. How do you manage it with your busy photography schedule? Any tips, tricks would be grateful to receive. I'd like to know how often do you journal? I do it every day. I know you have both weekly and monthly insert as well as a blank empty insert. So for the weekly journal, do you write it daily? How do you use it? The blank insert, where do you use it? How often? Okay, I just mentioned where I do use the weekly, monthly, and I have the blank as well. So if I knew that I have a lot of pictures and there's a lot of memory that I want to document, I would not put it in my weekly. I would just go to the blank ones because I knew that the weekly one doesn't fit so many things. You know what I mean? So how do I manage my busy photography schedule? I do have a Google Calendar where I will keep track of all my assignments, and I do use the weekly insert as well. So I'm working both ways, the digital and the paper, okay, the analog way. How do you keep up with journaling if you have a routine that you do? Also, what do you do if you have a dated, I just mentioned, like, just cover up the date, okay? Just cover up the dates. Like, do I have a routine? Yeah, not really, but I usually check my schedule on the day, early in the morning when I sit down on my desk. So my desk, there's always a journal, and then my laptop, yeah, that's it. So, and on my phone, yeah. So my weekly spread is always opening, like I'm looking at my schedule. So yeah, this is what I do. I'm just curious, how many inserts did you complete? It's 10. Do you plan out the number of inserts you use each year or find out at the end of the year? I don't plan them out. I really do not know until end of the year. Do you use any habit tracker like productive spread? Do you carry them? No, I don't carry all of them because... And do you ever have two Traveler's Notebook at the same time, or do you just stick to one? Okay, that's all. That's last of the question. I only use Traveler's Notebook, okay? I do not have other right now, and I'm very comfortable with using this. So thank you everyone for submitting your questions. A lot of you asked very similar question where I did explain in some of my videos that I don't journal every day, but I try maybe just 5 minutes a day. Consistency is the key. Like, you need to try to write something every day if you can. You don't need to write major stuff. Just write your tasks, like what you have ate, what you have drank, how much you spent, who you have met, conversation that you had with a friend that actually sparked something that means something to you. You can draw that out. You can draw that pastry that you just had, or you wanted to have but you can't have it because you're on a diet. And what is the thought that you have that time? You can just write it in that page, or in your weekly page, or in an empty page. doesn't matter. As long you write something in that page, just for 5 minutes, you'll be surprised how much longer it will bring you, maybe 10 minutes or 15 and then 20. Yeah, try just 5 minutes or 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and you don't need a lot of material. Just try with a pen and a paper, that's it, okay? If you do not have a journal, draw it on a post-it notes. End of the day, you can cut the post-it notes and paste it in here. You know what I mean? Am I giving you ideas right now? I really like using the sticky note, like putting notes down. But then once they fill up, I do not throw them, but then I would keep it in my journal spread. So this is my wish list for the gear that I want to buy. And I kind of paste it here and put down like how much I spent, when I bought it. Yeah, and this is my budget. So yeah, it's for the photography business, I have spent a lot of gears. I wrote here, it's okay, I will earn them back. Yeah, it's business. So it's okay to spend some money. It's a investment, but then I kind of make use of all this and make it into a journal spread. And I kind of make use of what I have here and to create a different kind of art. Does this make sense? Again, I'm so bad at explaining what I want to say, but yeah, this is what I'm trying to always think out of the box instead of sticking to the usual way. I try to think differently, and I don't want it to be normal, because to me normal is just not normal. I want to say boring, but no, I want to be more than that, like more than normal, which is why I name myself the crazy. So yeah, this is another journal spread of the journal session that I had in my place. I've been documenting all of this, like even this, meet up with my husband. Yeah, this is the one that I mentioned, like a friend passed away. This meant a lot to me. Like it says here, life goes on, we need to be strong. And this is a quote that I found online. Instead of writing straight, sometimes I would write this way to make it different. And this is like washi tape. Instead of pasting the straight way, I would just make it crumple. And I wrote here, healing is weird. Some days you're okay and you're doing just fine. Other days it still hurts like it's fresh. It's a process with no definitive time frame. You just have to keep going and know that when all is said and done, you are going to be okay. If you see closely, there's a lot of happy and sad faces because, yeah, I think I made this when I was feeling a bit down, but we all still need to maintain normal, to look normal, and we're still okay and life goes on because a friend passed away, yes. But yeah, I think we're all, during this period, we're all having these phases. And oh God, yeah, this is the pictures that taken about the funeral and the friend that has passed away. Okay, I do not want to talk more about this, but okay, this is the lyric, the song from a lyric that when the funeral happened. And at first I wanted to add more photos in here, but then I decided to just leave it blank this way to remember what really happened. And yeah, let's go to the next page that I did. Slowly, yes, I meet up with friends, and this is pretty random. If you look clearly, look closely what's happening here is this is just a WhatsApp conversation that I had with this friend. So I said, let's meet up, and she said, okay, let's go somewhere nice. And then she replied a link, like, do you want to go to this cafe? And I said, okay, we can try, I haven't been there before. And okay, and she said, okay, let's meet there and we're gonna have chicken chop. This is just a very simple conversation that I planned to meet up with a friend. two friends. And then when we were there, I took a picture of them ordering food. They were looking to the menu. And I wrote here, which one do you want to order? Okay. And then this is when the food arrived. And I told them I'm gonna take a picture, and they posed for me like they're gonna eat. And then I wrote here like time to eat, and this is the title, 12 p.m. lunch meetup. That's it. It is already a journal spread that I make. It's so easy. It doesn't need to be like something, I don't know, like people say that they have nothing to record, nothing to journal. Look, I've done this. Like you can just make conversation out of it and then start making spread of that. So it doesn't need to be anything interesting. I love this as well. Oh God, just love all of the color and this random splashes that I would usually play with. Journal meetup with another, in August, class, the 13th class. This is when I meet up my life mates who is traveling from Japan. She was traveling with her family and children, so I brought them to this place called ICC Pudu, which I've only been the second time with them. But it's good. They like the place, I think. And what I wrote here, so spicy, is because when I asked them to try this curry, and the husband tried, and the first impression from him was he was saying, so spicy. I took a video of that. It's so funny. To me, I don't think it's spicy. But well, yeah, I made a document about this, and then I brought them to Stickerific store, and this is what her kids drew for me. Yui and Thomas. So they kind of drew this page with only using pencil or pen, and I came home and color it with color after that. So this is what you can do if you have kids at home. You can always collaborate your art together. Do you know what I mean? Ask them to draw you a flower, and then you can color it. And maybe you draw a flower and then ask them to write how do they feel on that day. So this is how art can be made in a collaborative way. Wow, I have no idea what I'm doing. I always have no idea what I'm doing, but I love writing quotes, like what I feel from that day. And this is the extra meetup, like I mentioned from that weekly insert that I went to a fan meet, Kim Seong-ho, to meet this person, as well as a Instagram follower who called Lazy Mouse. We went together, which is crazy. It's actually our first experience to go such a meetup, and to meet Kim Seong-ho in such a close-up distance. We even bumped into him when we were going to collect the car, and we bumped into him in the car park. It was so crazy. What an experience! Like this is something I have never thought I will be doing. And then oh, this is blank. Oh, I forgot about this page, but it's okay. I decided to move on. Let's move on. Let's ignore that. It's fine. It's okay to have some blank pages. This is another journaling meetup journaling workshop meetup. I made a video about this, how I make this. Love this. Just love. Oh, look at the paper. Oh, even this. Check this out. This is like the Aeon supermarket label sticker, where I meet up with a friend and we had lunch together, and this is the food that we ate. And it was it on sale? No, it's not on sale, but it was nice. And this is, I love it. This is just random Japanese paper that I tried to reuse and put it in my journal spread. Even this is just a note that I didn't want to throw. I think it's like a video script. Maybe it's not. Okay, never mind. And this is I journal about one of the YouTube video I make about my planner piece with Traveler's Notebook. So here it is. It's like a lot of work to do, man. I've been journaling so much. And here's another journal workshop in my space, and then I went to have lunch with Caitlin. And this is just to remember that day. Love this. This is how I meet up with another friend. There's a lot of photos. Like, I'm a very photo person, and yeah, I do put a lot of photos. So this was done in July 21, and then I completed it in September 9. So yeah, here's another fun way to document, make your cover. You can add the date that you just started and then complete that date. Yeah. Let's head on to a last insert that I make. Started on September 15, and then completed in December 2. I'm always about encouraging myself, yes. I like all this like conversation that I had for myself. What is this? I even drew this. It's cute. Oh, you know, like I used to journal when I was a kid, like, and then I would look back at my journal, and I would read what I wrote. Is that mostly about my boyfriends and relationship. It's like, oh my god, is that what I do only back in the days? So, oh, this is another document. I love this. Like, look how I write. Trying to write differently with a flow instead of just straight on. Here's another journal workshop that I did. And I tried scribbling what I see right on my desk right now. Oh, this is spread about the trip that I went in Sydney. So it's a mix. It's not just art, and then all of a sudden I'm traveling to Sydney. Well, I could open like a different new insert just for Sydney, but then I knew it was a short trip. It's not like a long trip. So what I did is just continuing what I'm using instead of opening a new insert. But it's good because I think I've used a lot of page for Sydney already. Look, oh, this is Sydney. Like this. This is special. This is a, you know, like a, what is this called? Like cup sleeve, cupboard, cup, what do you call that? More pictures and more souvenirs from the trip. What is this? I have no idea what I'm doing. I made a video about how I make this journal without a direction. No, journal without expectation. I love this as well. Look here, this is like a mini envelope. Here. Yeah, love it. I tried to draw a bow because like this is like during Christmas season, and it's all about gift and what I think about this. I wanted to add more something that pops, so I drew this, and it's not that great, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, this is how I document about my badminton obsession. And even this, oh god, I bought a pant. This is all Muji label sticker. Yeah. And more badminton obsession. What is this? Keep calm and just play badminton. Love it. And these were done with just sticky notes. So yeah, I mentioned that you can just draw on sticky notes. And this is my Spotify playlist for last year. What do you call it? Like a rap? Yeah, a rap to tell you what you have been listening for that year. And this is what I print out, like using paper. And yeah, I can't live without music. Music is my life. And this is the one that I journal about my mom's birthday celebration. And this is the last final page about a journal made up with Sunday Scribbles team. And that's it for here. And before we leave, let's hold on, let me get a mirror. Okay, no, you can't. You can't? Okay, I'm just gonna maybe like put on my phone. Okay, what am I doing? Like, okay. Remember that I wanted to give away because of me hitting 10,000 subscribers, yay! And I decided to give one of these to one of the lucky subscriber who entered the giveaway, those who fill up the form by December 31st. So I have printed out the form. Thank you for every one of you who submitted your form, and I have printed out the paper and I have cut it out painstakingly one by one while watching dramas. And then I am going to just choose one right now, and okay, maybe I'll just put it here. Like, can you see? Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes here, and then I'm gonna just choose one. Okay, one. I'm gonna choose one. Wait, I'm gonna choose 5 for postcard that I'm gonna send it to you. Okay, just 5%. Just choose 5 for postcard first. Okay. Wait. Okay, one here. Let me see who is that. I think she's from US. Her name is Deborah Gill. I'm gonna send a postcard to you. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna put this aside. Let's close my eyes again in case you think I'm cheating. Let's stick the one from the side, okay, instead of the center. Okay, okay. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's from US again. Congratulations, Brianna Pope Perez. Did I announce correctly? Congratulations, I'll be contacting you via email and I'll be sending you a postcard because I need your address. Okay, let me close my eyes again. Another 3 more for postcard. Drums roll. Let me choose another one here. Okay, there's one here. Who is this? Someone from Norway. Her name is Christina Sirik. Congratulations, Christina. I'm gonna send you a postcard. We need 2 more for postcards. Okay, I'm gonna choose one here. Eyes closed, guys. Eyes closed. I am eyes closed. Okay, here's another one. Someone's from Brazil. Wow. Her name is Renata Sassi. Renata Sassi. Congratulations. I'll be sending you an email about the postcard address. What is this? This is rubbish. Okay, let me choose another 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more for postcard. Okay, one more for postcard. Oh god, this is really fun. It's like almost like lucky draw. It is a lucky draw. Okay, I got one. Okay, if someone from US again. There's a lot of you from US. Her name is Haley Perez. Congratulations, Haley Perez. Okay, drums roll. This is going to be just for one person that's gonna win this. All right, this is the final one that you have been waiting for 2 months for me to make this video. Okay, so I'm closing my eyes, guys. I'm gonna select one. Let's make it longer. Okay, I do not know who's gonna win. Okay, let's see who's gonna win it. Who's gonna win it? Okay, let's just crumble again. Okay, this, I think I got one right now. Just one. Okay. This is so weird. Okay, someone's from Indonesia. And her name is Jane. My name is Jane as well. So it's just, I think this is fate, guys. Jane Evelyn from Indonesia. Woohoo! I'm just this is so weird. I think this is fate, right? Jane. I'm Jane. Jane buying a TN for Jane. Congratulations, Jane Evelyn from Indonesia. I'll be contacting you via email and I'll send it to you. Congratulations again to all of you. Thank you for submitting all this, and I'm gonna just recycle all of this and Jane! Yes, Jane! So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!